Imagine, if you will, a world where sound becomes more than mere vibration, where electronic circuits create waves of possibility. Here, in the space between science and imagination, a project is born. SiGNAL, not just a modular synthesizer, but an invitation to explore the sonic expression of man's greatest joy to his deepest fears. This journey began with a circuit, a dream, a journey that produced a device to take you through a dimension of sound and mind. With a set of modules aimed at tone generation, filtration, and various sound modulators, the user will have a streamlined interface to control the shape of the sound without being overwhelmed by the massive systems commonly associated with most modular synthesizers. Here we see a man who has unwittingly stepped into this dilemma and is quickly overwhelmed by the complexity and left defeated. What you have just witnessed is the frustration of a man, a musician, who will not be held down by the limitations of traditional instruments or the so-called rules of classical composition. There is an intersection where this man's musical talent and the technical abilities of the engineer meet. This is the area that drives the existence of the SiGNAL synthesizer. SiGNAL will consist of a set of modules aimed at creating and modulating sound. They will be interconnected with patch cables so the user has complete control of the signal. Very similar to the phone operators who control the destinations of millions of people's calls every second. The common musician is often perturbed by the enigmatic modular synthesizer and the sight of patch cables. Fear of the unknown drives his decisions, but he knows there's something missing. SiGNAL aims to remove this veil of mystery and open a dimension to sound not achievable by traditional instruments. Users could create anything from melodic tones to atmospheric textures that transport the listener. The core building block of sound will be the SiGNAL's tone generators, also known as voltage-controlled oscillators. It is capable of producing sine waves, triangle waves, saw waves, and as well as pulse square waves with variable pulse width modulation. We aim to offer a helping hand to these souls in their pursuit of expression. Users will be shown that our product can deliver powerful and invoking sounds while also being small enough to transport at will. SiGNAL will be composed of these modules for sound design, and the user will be free to expand or replace any individual modules they see fit. A great option for synthesizer enthusiasts or the beginner who is willing to explore the unknown sounds that exist within it. So let's go ahead and hear from some potential customers who are informed of SiGNAL's creation. Austin, Texas. A studio owner is suddenly faced with the evolution of technology and the needs of his customers, and he starts to realize that there is a more meaningful demand for sonic possibilities.
We're basically a small studio in Austin, Texas, and we started out because the trend was back to analog, but we found that more and more clients are coming in wanting to do music that was a little more techno, and there's even a resurgence of the acid music, and so if that's what they call it. But anyway, I finally told the guys we've got to get a synthesizer because there's just going to be times and we're going to need sounds that we can't do analog, and there are going to be things that we need a synthesizer to do that a musician can't come in there and do. So we've got with this unit that's small enough and has the capability that we need, and we've been very pleased with it. And we've even got some government contracts and, where we're doing weird sounds for the government videos. They want sounds of flying saucers and all kinds of weird alien stuff. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, we're very pleased, and we just want to say to all the guys out there, get yourself a synthesizer.
We now travel to Australia, in Melbourne, where a girl named Aria has just started playing piano and making her own music. This is her response when told about the SiGNAL synthesizer.
Oh, I'm like, that's lovely.
Well, there you have it. The engineers are working tirelessly to get this instrument out to the musicians in need. You can expect to see SiGNAL in May of 2020.